Good morning. Good morning. I'm starting a little early today because I am preparing for a trip and I won't be here very long today. Plus, being Friday, don't want to get into a trade that will mess up my week after having a good week. So, but I did say I was coming today, so I came today. But I am going to have to leave early. Somewhere around 7:30 or something like that. We'll see what the charts say to us. Let me go ahead and share with you so far what I have. Go ahead and open up over here so I can see you guys and answer you guys if you have any questions. Let me see, where are we? Let's do this. Yep, let's do this. Okay. Let me see. I gotta make sure that I mute this also. Right, there you go. All right. Good morning. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Share the screen. Let's share this screen right here. This is how I left it for the team last night. You can see gold hasn't done anything. And GBP USD, pretty much nothing either. I mean, it looks like it's getting ready to break out now. But let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and erase. Let me see what I want to do. Do I want to do that for gold? Do I want to do that for, you know what? I could amend the gold. I could amend gold, and I think I will amend GBP USD. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, golden zone is not active yet, meaning that there has been no retracement from this move. There hasn't been any retracement from this move. So there is no expectation as of yet that it's going to come back to the golden zone because there has been no retracement. Let's go ahead. Let me look at the 4 hour. Okay, look at the daily. Okay, you see this whole area right here. This is called demand. There's a big area of demand. Let me see how many pips that is to the downside. That's about 50 pips to the downside. So there's an opportunity to make a little bit of money there. But obviously, what we would rather see is a bounce to the upside. But that bounce to the upside is going to run into, well, these are clean candles. So it could keep going up. But there is some sort of wall over here. Let's see how many pips is that. About 40 pips or so. That could provide an opportunity. So I would rather see a buy under these circumstances. I'd rather see a buy. Can we see a buy? I'm not sure if we'll be able to see a buy, but so let me go ahead and adjust. Let's go back down to the 30-minute. Let's see, that's the 1 hour. The 1 hour still looks clean. In other words, nothing has broken out on the 1 hour. But on the 30-minute, we do have those tiny little moves on here. Do I want to amend it for that? Well, I'm gonna have to amend it because otherwise, or just leave it as it is. I mean, I think, let's see, 15, come down. Let's go to the 15, take a look at it. Still under the 50 moving average. Look how the 50 moving average is hugging that trend line. Okay, it kind of validates the trend line. Although again, we do see some candles above, messing around above on the other side of the trend line. Yeah, I'm not sure that the trend line is going to help us anymore. Because I think it may stay consolidating this area. I'm going to adjust this. This right here, I'm not quite sure. Because again, got all of this down here. Yeah, maybe I'll adjust it like this. Something like that. Good 4 hour. Yeah, there's still an opportunity to catch a sale, but I would rather not see a sale, rather see a buy. By now, this whole move is a little extended. Let's go back down. Let's see, I still don't see the, yeah, I still don't see price at the bottom. Well, there it is on the 4 hour. Nah. Let me go ahead and go back to the 1 hour. And let's do this. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do with that. Hey Ryan, welcome. Glad you're here. Yeah, I was mentioning, and I don't know if you were here, that today I'm not going to be here very long. I'm getting ready for a trip. I'm going to go meet up with part of the team in Detroit tomorrow, and I arrive tonight. So because of that, I'm going to be cutting this short. Maybe I'll be here till about 7:30. Hopefully I'll leave you something that you guys can work with in my absence. I'm going to remove that trend line. That's not gonna help us anymore. This zone is so small right here. What is that? It's 25. That's 25, 29 pips. 29 pips right in here. Yeah. Let's go to gold. Gold's been consolidating all night. Created a lower high, but again, we're expecting that, right? High, lower high, lower high. This one appeared to be piercing this lower high, but it failed to go beyond that one. Now this is a lower high also. Can I adjust that zone? Yeah, I could adjust that zone, but let me watch this for a little while and then I'll decide. Talking to Amina. Man, I miss Amina. Amina used to be with us very consistently. Amina is one of the success stories for Team Take Profits and Trend Trading Academy. She is in Africa, where the money that she makes from trading comes to about 150K equivalent to over here. And she started with $100. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. All right. Well, all there is to do is wait, guys. This is what I see. Let me see what the currency strength meter tells us. GBP is weak. USD is strong. That should be pushing down GBP USD, but again, it's already pretty low. It's basically at an area of demand or nearing one. That's about 40, 50 pips away from an area of demand. So, and gold, this is all consolidation. Being Friday, guys, I'm not interested in throwing myself into anything speculative. Yeah, this could have been an opportunity. And I thought about putting that there last night. That there last night when I sent it to the team. That was only a few hours ago, by the way, guys. I have like what, 3 hours of sleep or something like that. Yeah, I thought about sending that out, but again, it's consolidating. You know, could somebody had caught that? Yeah, Jay Wayne would have caught that. Yeah, good old Jay Wayne, my buddy. That's about 50 pips. Yeah, Jay Wayne would have caught that. But the move that we're really looking for The move that we're really looking for is the break of the zones. Could I adjust these zones? I could possibly adjust these zones. Because of the rejection, again, is lower than this one. And this bounce is a little higher than these wicks. But let's leave it there. This is taking consideration yesterday's. Okay. On this end over here, GBP USD seems to be trying to figure out if it wants to break or not. What is it? It's 6:05 right now, the 6 a.m. candle. None of the 4 a.m. candle. Where's the 3 a.m. candle? The 3 a.m. candle didn't do anything. The Open of London didn't do anything, nothing whatsoever. All right, so that being the case, basically everybody's waiting for New York, but again, it's Friday. Could also be the effect of summer. Good morning, G. All the way from UK, I think. Right, G? Are you in the UK? Good morning, Latanya. I don't know how long you guys have been here, but I was mentioning that I'm getting ready to go on a trip. So today's going to be short. Gold could have been caught for a break of the trend line right in here. But in the absence of that, there's nothing else. And that's still in the middle. I prefer to tell people not to mess around in the middle. And we wait. We did a lot of waiting yesterday, didn't we? I want to see what, let me see. Let's go look at the bigger picture on. The daily. Is it the daily that was showing us the head and shoulders? Yeah. Yeah. Wow. If this was to drop, again, it has to break. Big wall over here. It has to break and retest for me to be interested in that, because it's so far extended. You see how when it was coming down, it created these stops and then reversals, and then come down back and then reversal, and then come back down and then reversal. It hasn't done that yet. Okay, it's just been dropping and dropping and dropping. It can't drop forever. How you guys doing? Ataro, welcome. Stefan, welcome. Good morning. I mean, I don't know if it's morning for you guys. For some of you guys, it's not morning. I need a pullback on GBP USD. If I'm going to take a sell, I need a pullback. I don't have one yet. On gold, what I would love to see is a rejection of the bottom zone, bouncing up. And there's room for it to drop. And there's room to the top too. Like we mentioned yesterday, this is a very interesting spot for gold, because of space up here, and there is space down here. This is the area right here where gold will stop coming down if it makes its move. Go down. So well, it'll have a little stop here, and that's still already 75 pips. So that's plenty. That's plenty for most of us scalpers and day traders. How's everybody doing today? Hey, Reese. Yeah, man. I understand. This is killing me right now. I understand because I was doing, excuse me, I've been doing London for 3 years. And so doing these morning ones now, this is quite a change for me. 7 p.m. in Japan. Look at that. How cool. It's 11 a.m. here now. Okay, good. Latanya says that goal hit the golden zone. Oh, after the live last night? Yeah. After the live yesterday, correct. Yeah, we had this yesterday. These zones are the same as yesterday. I haven't touched them. This is the move from yesterday that we saw. Came back in on the 30-minute. On the 30-minute, it came back inside the zone, and once it came back inside the zone, it was game. It was game time to the bottom, and it kept going. It gave us wow, 100 pips. It gave us 100 pips. You know, and that was a nice one, right? Because the risk reward was so good. What is that? 106 pips, and the stop would have been somewhere around there. So basically, a 46 pip stop loss for a 100 pip gain. That's better than 2 to 1. That was nice. Yep, that was yesterday. And then after that, consolidation, right? Again, a bounce from the bottom. Could have you caught the bounce from the bottom? Perhaps you could have caught the bounce from the bottom with the stochastic RSI being oversold right here when it bounced in anticipation of that. And then it climbed all the way to the top. Now it's all the way at the top and coming down. But on the 30-minute, it's on the bottom. On the 1 hour, it's coming down to the bottom. It's been dropping. And the 15 is also at the bottom. So that's 3 time frames telling us that it's getting ready to make a move to the upside. But USD is strong today. USD is strong. GBP is weak, which is why this keeps pushing down and pushing down and pushing down. Pushing down all morning and done nothing. Now it looks like it wants to break out. But again, without a pullback, I'm not going to go into that move. Just been dropping and dropping and dropping. I mean, this could have been a little pullback here. This was a little pullback, right? Dropping and pullback and then drop, but it's still within the zones here. I need a pullback, like something like breaking out, coming back, and even then, again, short. So there's like 40 pips or something like that before it runs into a wall, and that's it. So again, being Friday, I'm not interested in getting into a rush. I'm just gonna wait. Let's see. I need to book a one-on-one with you. Had a really consistent few months, but this month has been horrendous. A bit deflated at the moment. Buen día, hermano. I understand, Josh. It happens, man. It happens. You know, sometimes we go through those streaks. Sometimes we lose our mojo, as they say. Just booking in the academy. You know, just book it on the academy, and I'll be available to you. Yeah. I need to get that music from Imani. You guys doing okay? You guys had a good week? Buenos días, Antonio. GU looks like it wants to break the bottom. This is an amended bottom from, let me see, is it amended? Yeah. This is an amended bottom from the setup from last night. And I was mentioning earlier, for those of you who just got here, I don't have a pullback. I don't have a pullback. And there hasn't been, as of yet, there hasn't been much volume this morning. That's what, 7-8 pips. So without volume, it's kind of difficult to read the market. When there's volume in the market, you get candles that move with some conviction in one direction or another. Even if it's a fake out, it does move with some conviction. Without volume, this thing could turn around right from where it's at right now. So waiting on volume, waiting on, which by the way, now volume, it's 8 a.m. Volume for now is today. It's probably going to be 8 a.m. with the opening of New York. If it hasn't moved all night, which it hasn't, then it's probably waiting for New York. Even gold, the little move that it did right there, where it bounced from the top to come down to the bottom, you know, there was some money there to be made last night. I got somebody talking to me over here. Antonio wants GA marked up. Let's take a look at it. Didn't trade this week at all. I just watched the market. That's smart. Yeah, let's take a look at GA. Over here where gold's not doing anything at the moment. In fact, let me go ahead and do it like this. And what I'm in FXCM. We want to put it on Wanda for you guys. Here's a Wanda. Wow. After consolidating, after the fake out from yesterday, consolidating, I went ahead and broke those highs. Now it looks like to be coming back inside again. Let's erase everything. This is an amazing move. That is a very strong move from GA. Very strong move. Yeah, that was nice. This consolidation, this would have been a nice catch. This would have been a nice catch. As far as this box right here. This box of action right here. And the breakout, retest, take off. That would have been nice. 65 pips. But now that's gone. That's all done. And there is no consolidation up here. There's no transition as of yet. Like I mentioned yesterday, it broke through here. This is the wall that we had yesterday that it rejected from. Gathered some momentum, broke out. Now it's trying to make up its mind if it really can break through there or not. Let's go ahead and do it like this. This is tricky, right? Because there's an area right here. Let's go ahead and do it like this. Let me see. I want to put it there. That would have been the previous zone. Something like, let me see. It broke through here. It broke from here. Let's go back. That's the high time. That's a 4 hour. Okay, it's rejected there. Let's move that up a little bit. Okay. Belly looking left. What the heck was that? Bounce from there, rejection from there. Okay. I'm good with that. Similar situation with GBP AUD. Without a pullback, it's difficult to play this. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy. So that's sort of what I got right now. It's a little messy down here. We got this trend line with the 50 moving average coming on the 1 hour, hugging it. Let me see what a 15-minute looks like. Okay, 30-minute, 1 hour. I think I like the 1 hour better. How many pips is that? That's only about 30 pip zone right there. That's what I see at the moment. But honestly, no. Not gonna like it. Nope. We're coming down here. Yeah. We gotta get through this. We gotta get through this to drop. All right. It would have been a mistake to have it up there. Yes, it broke a zone, and it's testing that zone that it broke from right now. Okay. So in other words, it broke through this. See how it rejected here yesterday, right? It broke through this and it's testing it now. All right. So this is the first test. It's testing it now. We don't know yet if this is going to hold up. If this holds up and consolidates up here, then we will move our zone up. But otherwise, this is the previous consolidation. We're going to hold on to that. Okay. That's what I see. This little move. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Let's see what kind of reaction it has there. That golden zone or 50% move, retracement from this move up, almost equates that zone that it broke through. So we'll see what kind of reaction it has to that. Now you guys got me looking at 3 screens. Can't be doing that. Gotta stay focused. Focus, Robert. Focus, Daniel, son. Focus. Okay. Okay. Yo hablo anoche de ese movimiento en clase. ¿En cuál, Joe? Digo, yo hablo anoche de ese movimiento del fake out. Yeah, Antonio. Yeah, Antonio, you gotta be. I don't buy it. You know, I don't buy that move until again. Let me go look at the bigger picture. We are extremes right now, aren't we? With all of these. Yeah. We are extreme places. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. You see this? You see this bounce over here? Break, bounce. That's kind of like that zone. So that could actually move up higher. This could be moved higher to encompass this move over here. And this could even be moved lower to encompass this bounce from here. That's the daily though. Let me see the 4 hour. Yeah. Yeah, rejection from that zone, the zone that we just created, rejection from the zone and bounce real close to it. So in other words, this zone could be expanded a little bit. But go back. I don't know GBP AUD as well. I don't have as much confidence in it as I do. Basically, I have to rely on the technicals that I see because I don't know it as well. But that's what I see. And after all that chatting around, GBP USD still hasn't done anything. And gold hasn't done anything. And we're hanging out. Perhaps creating a little support here. Let's see what this candle does. Let's see what this candle does. Okay. I want to see what this candle does here in closing this candle. If it closes bullish, open this up. If it closes bullish, then we have a minor support here, which follows with some of this other action over here. Okay. And perhaps then our zones could be amended. We'll see. We'll see what kind of reaction it has to this area right here. All of that is, you know, take it all the way left. Take it all the way left. You can see how price has interacted with that area. Okay, so we'll see if it creates support there. We shall see. Yeah, I don't, going forward, by the way, guys. Yeah, GA is very bullish, yeah. Yeah. But it is running into a wall here shortly because of what we saw looking left. We'll see how it reacts to this whole layer over here. Oh, because a lot of you are just getting here. I'm only going to be here till about for another hour, guys. That's about it. I'm only going to be here today for about another hour. I'm traveling tonight. I'm meeting up with the team in Detroit. Some of the folks, I think we're meeting about 15, 20 people now in Detroit tonight. I mean, not tonight, tomorrow morning. And I got to go get ready for that. Plus being Friday, as I've said before, I don't want to get stuck in a position or a trade that that would mess up my week. And you never want to end, you never, ever want to end Friday on a bad note. Sometimes it happens. What can you do about it? But man, for me to end Friday on a bad note and be stewing about it for a week, waiting for Monday to come, it's a bad vibe. It puts everybody in a bad mood because you're in a bad mood. So it's just not worth it. So this is what I meant to say. Going forward, I'm planning on doing Monday through Thursdays, Mondays, you know, to start the week, but the best trading is usually Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That's the best trading. And then Friday, you know, it's like imagine that you are already wealthy and you have a whole bunch of money and you are a market mover and you have family and you don't want to work Monday or Friday. You know, you want to stay out longer from the weekend trip that you just did to Milan, right, Antonio? Or you want to leave early to go. So yeah, I think gold is creating support here. We'll see. We have about, this is the hour. Let's go to 30-minute. We have about 1 minute for the close of this 30-minute candle. And GBP USD is doing a similar move. And usually GA goes in the opposite direction. Not always, but Joe was talking about correlations last night. GA and GU tend to go not together. Okay, gold close bullish. 30-minute close bullish. 50-minute. The 15-minute 50 and the 30-minute 50 are in the same spot. And the 1 hour 50. All right. Let's see. Let's see what it does. If anybody takes a buy on gold, short-lived. Okay, guys? Look again. Lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. Okay? What I would rather see is this make an impulsive move to the upside, reject up here, and maybe catch it from up here for a sell. All right. That's what I'm looking at. Something like that. We have divergence on GBP USD. We do. We do have divergence on GBP USD. Dropping, 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 making higher over here. Making higher moves. I mean, if we do the RSI, where's my strength? Yep, there you go. Well, not much over here. Struggling. Let's see the 30-minute. Still, it is making higher move when this is going down. 15-minute. Yep, there is divergence. Move this out. What I don't have here, well, we do have these rejections. We'll see. We'll see. It looks like gold wants to make its move to the upside. What time is it? 6:30. Yeah, looks like gold wants to make an impulse move. I don't have a single candle close above the 50 for a while in the 15-minute, 30-minute, 1 hour. Who's there? Is this a regular thing with you, Dennis? Hi, Dennis. Yeah, I'm started doing it yesterday for the first time. Yesterday was my first live ever in anything. I don't even do live selfies or anything like that. I've never done a live, period. Yesterday was my very first one. So I'm learning this as I go. I'm learning the technology itself of how to make it work. I'm learning how to talk to you guys and trade at the same time, answering questions. And I think for me, the format could work. Among other things, it makes me be more patient, it makes me wait longer, you know, makes me wait longer. Because I want to make sure that I don't induce somebody to buy or sell. Because again, you're never going to hear me say, here, you're never going to hear me say buy or sell. Okay, that's your prerogative. Everything that I'm giving here is education and really use conversation, my opinions, what I'm seeing. You might hear me say, okay, I bought or I'm buying if this happens, whatever, but I'm never going to be telling you to buy or sell. The whole point of trading is you learn to trust yourself in your trade, in your analysis. ¿Qué dice aquí? I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Dennis. On waiting for a trade, Reese, the mindset is that I don't have to trade. Also, my mindset has been seared. That's a good word. My mindset has been seared from all my losses, right? So I've learned the calluses of my mind tell me, no, you don't want to do anything until you see something clear. There's just no volume in the market right now. You know, there's no volume in the market. You see this move from gold. Gold is the thing that's moved the most here in the last 30 minutes. And it's still right in the middle of my zones. I don't like it. It is bouncing from the, is that the, I mean, I put a little zone there, but I didn't even mark. Is that a golden zone move right there? Is that a golden zone bounce? Yeah, sort of. Oops, sort of, right? Let's open that up. It didn't close below it, right? That's a golden zone bounce right there. The bigger one is the golden zone. So that's a golden zone bounce. Which means it should move up and test the highs. You know, I mean, it's usually in the shallow ones, the 23.6, the 38.2, that you can see a test of the highs clearly. This is a normal move. And as I mentioned before, we taking your eye and not just focusing on what's going on here, but looking at all this action. Okay, higher highs, higher high, higher high, higher high, lower low, lower low, lower low. This has not created a lower low, right? So we're kind of wedging. We're kind of wedging into the situation, something like this. We're kind of creating something like so. And gold likes to do this a lot. There, or let's go to that. Let's go to that high. Right, these are not trend lines. These are not trend lines. This is just a wedge. But given the fact that we have higher highs, I mean lower highs, and we have higher lows, we have this kind of situation going on. And it's just compressing and compressing and compressing and compressing and compressing. Talking about mindset also being Friday. You don't, as I mentioned earlier, you don't want to get in a situation here on without something clear. There is no volume in the market now. You should see some candles moving. Nothing's happening right now. And the first move that happens after this kind of lull could just be a fake out. So again, you gotta be patient. After you endure some losses consistently, you realize, okay, I don't want to lose anymore. so you slow down, you chill and wait. I lost 100 pounds last Friday from chasing, kept entering back in when I got stopped out. Yeah, Reese, that's part of what we do when we are not in control anymore. Again, going back to mindset, when we're not in control anymore, that's the kind of thing that we do. We revenge trade, we over trade, we over leverage because we have lost control. Our emotions have taken over. And as I've said many times before, for those folks in the TTA, and we have some former TTA people here, by the way, which is great to see you guys, by the way. I appreciate the format also because it allows me to connect with other people. I have heard in the last couple of days from people that I have not heard from in a while. So I appreciate the opportunity to communicate with you guys again, because I do. There's some beautiful friendships that we have created over the last couple of years, that I've created over the last couple of years, that I've had over the last couple of years, that I miss you guys. And this whole COVID thing just really messes things up, you know. Looks like GA is trying to, well, it's still testing that area. GA is still testing that area. And by the way, guys, when I'm doing this, I'm not looking at 3 charts. I'm looking at 2 charts only. I don't want to get distracted. Right now, got GA open because Antonio requested GA. We're taking a look at GA, and GA paid very well yesterday. Gold paid well yesterday. GU didn't do crap. Well, actually, it did eventually. I think at 10 a.m., right, guys? At 10 a.m., GBP USD broke out, and it dropped for 90 pips or something like that. Good morning, Tom. I appreciate that, Dennis. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And in this format, again, this whole format of basically being out here, exposing my underbelly to the world, it's about growth, right? It's a natural next step for me because I'm an educator. You know, that's my calling. That's my gifting, and that's my calling. Well, I'll get better and better at it the more I risk. So this is an opportunity for me to risk, risk being embarrassed by getting something wrong, risk getting the trade wrong. All of it makes me better, makes me sharpen my skills. Yeah, after that little move right there, gold is hesitating, trying to figure out what to do. But again, no volume means let's chill and watch. I think it's going to break the 50. I think it's going to break the 50. Here comes GA, the Aussie, putting some pressure on GBP. $30-minute. Well, we get a break on the 30-minute over the 50. But then we got that situation, right? Swing high, swing low, golden zone in the opposite direction. Swing high, swing low, golden zone. Yep. So again, not looking to do anything in the middle. Just gonna chill, gonna chill. And for those of you who are not familiar to the 2 trend lines here, the idea behind this is that when price eventually breaks one of the trend lines, the inner trend line, it wants to go to the outer trend line. It may take a minute, it may take a while, because it might do something like this, right? It'll break out, come like that, go like this, go like that, go like that, and then eventually do that, which doesn't necessarily provide an opportunity to make money here, right? Because if you look at it, it broke the trend line, eventually hit the trend line, but at the same price it was before. So that's not necessarily an opportunity maker, especially when they're this close together. For this to make sense, let's say it breaks here. If it breaks this trend line, the zone is just below. Well, that's still almost 40 pips. I guess there's, again, I don't know, there must be a lot of volatility in the market now. Okay, there goes gold trying to make a move. It's tempting. It's tempting. It is tempting. 15-minute closes in 50 seconds. But there's 15 minutes to the next candle. I'm gonna wait. 15 minute for the close of the hour candle. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. Still nothing on GU. And GA is still testing. Yeah, Dennis. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Lily. That's exactly the right thought, you know. Hopefully it closes. Did it close already? Oops. Did it close in the 15 minute? It did close in the 15 minute. And it seems to be bouncing at the moment. Let's see what is it going on. 30 minute. Yeah, the thing is the close of the 30 minute and the 1 hour is in 15 minutes. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. And GBP AUD has come to that zone and is running into that 50 on the 15 minute. The 30 minute is right there. The hour is a little further away. If it breaks the 50 on the 30 minute, it can give you those 30 or so pips. Yeah, well, the hour doesn't show that the 4 hour does. Okay, this rejection right here on the 50. It's either a retest on the 15 minute or a fake out on the higher time frames. Yeah, 5 minute can be extreme. Yeah, it hit that 50 right there. Yeah, on the 5 minute. But isn't that amazing? That's the 5 minute, the 15 minute, the 30 minute, the 1 hour. All of them are interacting with the 50 moving average. So now, okay, so again, you see how gold has been moving hesitantly, right? It did bounce from that area, like we said. It bounced from this golden zone move to the upside. Okay, we have that, but it's moving very hesitantly, right? It's inching up. It's inching up. It's inching up to try to see if it can break the 50 and go up to the higher zone up here. If we had volume, if there was actual volume, this thing would be roaring through, and then we could see more clearly what it's doing. Right now, we still don't know what it's doing. You know, we don't know what it's doing. Is it reversing from this little drop here, or this golden zone move over here to down, or is it bouncing from this golden zone up, swing low, swing high? You know, we don't really know because there's no volume. You know, there's no movement. It's like it's like a dog. It's like a dog that you don't know, right? You want to see that dog either be extremely angry, tells you something, or you want to see that dog be completely passive, wagging his tail, you know, being happy to see you, whatever. You don't want a dog, especially a big dog that you don't know, not giving you any expression. It's like, stay away from that dog. Stay away from that dog. You want to see something. And GEA is the only one that's really shown something. But the move there would have been to take the rejection from the top. If you can get the rejection from the top, you got to wait to see what happens here in this confluence right here. So gold ran up to the 50 moving average and stopped. Maybe retesting it again on the 15 minute. or it could be rejecting it from the higher time frames. We will see the resolution of that in about 11 minutes. Yeah, about 11 minutes. Yeah, that GA drop was awesome yesterday, wasn't it, Brandon? That was very nice. Yeah. Yeah. Same thing. You know what? Got to be careful here when I'm talking about these kind of subjects, but same thing like when your wife says, when you said to your wife, "What's wrong, honey?" And she says, "Nothing." You would rather her tell you what exactly is going on that bothers her, or her tell you, "Oh, nothing, honey, I'm fine. I'm just thinking, thinking about stuff, you know." But nothing, or I'm fine. No, I don't think so. You kind of start learning how these things work when you hang out and when you pay attention. So here without volume, no, I'm not feeling it. Not feeling it. Not feeling it. What was I gonna say? Oh, I mentioned, because I know a lot of more people are showing up, that I'm not gonna be here much longer. I'm gonna be here probably for another until about 7:30 or something like that. I gotta get some things ready. I'm traveling to go meet up with some of my TTA team, woohoo, in Detroit. And so this is gonna be a short day. There are no news, right? What is that news over here? At 8 a.m., steel production in the UK. I don't know that that's going to do anything. And at 3 p.m., you have some other news. Cattle on feed, cattle placed on whatever that is, cattle marketed. I don't know how that is going to affect the market, if any. I think people have just basically gone on vacation. They're going on holiday, as they say in the UK. So we wait. If this was a normal day with volume, gold would have busted through this 50 already, retested and gone, or given us a definitive rejection wick. Nothing. Poker face. Poker face. Aloha, Brandon. Does that mean you're saying hello or you're saying goodbye? Yeah, Antonio. Maybe one day we'll go to Australia, or you can, if you, whenever this madness with COVID ends, we can meet somewhere in the world. You see yellow folders in Dennis, you see yellow folders in which GBP USD? I think we can emphatically say that, well, it depends on how this closes, that this is the new area of support that we need to be paying attention to with gold. And depending on how far this reacts, then this will be the new area of resistance. But again, looking at the bigger picture, it's just wedging. So we shall see what it does here. Could have someone caught that and made some money? Yeah, somebody could have caught that and made some money. That's not a high probable trade though. It's 25 pips. That's not a high probable trade. And let's say it breaks through the 50. Then the ceiling is here. And then there's another ceiling here. There's more ceilings over here. Looks like it wants to break the 50. 6 minutes to the candle close. 30 minute and the 1H. Yep. Looks like it wants to go. So on the 50-minute, retest it. But again, all it is it looks like it wants to go. We want to see what it actually does. UPAUD came back, touch that previous zone. That's a golden zone, I believe, right? It's hanging out. GU doing the same thing it did yesterday, hanging out at the bottom, waiting for somebody to move it. If you are on the buy on gold and over the 50 moving average, then I hope for your sake that it holds. I would not hold it past 1787.5. Could it break through? Yeah, it could break through, but you're just chilling. Dion, are you in Melbourne? Yeah, Antonio is in Australia. So is Dion, apparently. Four minutes to the hour close. Yeah, those of you who were here yesterday, you remember how again gold was moving yesterday when it did this move up here. You know, these are definitive moves, right? It pushed up really hard, then it starts coming back down, coming back down, coming back down. Okay, and then once it came back inside, we realized, okay, it's a fake out. All right, and then it kept going down. Strong move, you know, strong enough move, right? This is pretty good, strong candles, pretty strong candle. Ever since then, all of this is hesitation. Oh, this was consolidation, come back up little by little. This was a little more definitive drop. And now this hour candle seems to be making a definitive move. And still nothing compared to what we saw yesterday as far as movement and volume. So, you know. And here's another tip about gold when it starts moving up, because or let me see, up or down? No, when it's coming down, it's coming down, it's crashing. When it's going up, and if you, is one of the frustrating things, you can be on a sell on gold and it's just inching up, inching up, inching up, and you're thinking, okay, anyone now is going to turn around. It just keeps inching up, keeps inching up, keeps inching up, and the next thing you know, you're 100 pips away from where you got in. And it keeps just doing the inching. And then eventually after the pain is so bad, after you've been hurt so bad by it, it does a definitive impulse move to the upside and then drops everybody up there and comes crashing down. Of course, by then you would have gotten out because it hurt so bad. And then it comes back to your entry and then it goes in the opposite direction. Experience that. So Australia is in lockdown again. Wow. Yeah, it looks like congratulations on who was my friend that was talking about. It's about 15 pips move. I hear my clock on this end, so I got about 40 seconds to the close of that candle. The hour and the 30-minute. GU wants to bounce from the bottom, but can make up its mind. It's patiently waiting. Yep, looks like it's going to close above, and it did. It closed above the 50. It should continue its move to test the high. This high, I mean. I don't mean this zone. It already didn't make it all the way up there here. This high. But we'll see. Now, is this a retest on the higher time frame of the same 50? We shall see. Yeah, all the time frames seem to be indicating that it wants to move up. I mean, the lower time frames. It did bounce from the golden zone, Antonio. That was a 30-minute. Yeah. And is that from the same high? Yeah. These are, and again, you know, I have done it, and I do it every sometimes. Take these small moves in the middle, but Joe will laugh at these moves in the middle because the real move, it's outside of these zones. The real move is outside of these zones. When it goes outside of these zones, then you're going to see a move in the middle. Then again, with GA, you know, if you had it set up, if you already had your setup marked, you know, it broke out, we tested, took off. Perhaps you're looking at this as a retest of the area that it broke out of. But I see it as returning back inside this right here. Go ahead and do it like this. You know, it just came back inside this right here. So, you know, there's no clear movement yet. So Australia's in lockdown. Is Europe back in lockdown? I mean, they were talking about opening UK during the summer, but is the UK is G still here? Is the UK back in lockdown, heavy lockdown? Hey, K-Dudes, good to see you, brother. Got it. Okay, good, Antonio. And you got your piece. Yeah, gold should be moving up from what I see now. Yep. That's probably 20 pips since the break of the 50. UK is open, very restricted travel. Okay. Maybe K-Deuce will take over after I go. K-Deuce, I was telling everybody earlier that because of the travel, the trip I'm taking tonight, I'm going to be closing out here in about 30 minutes. I strongly thought about just canceling for today, being Friday. This is the kind of thing that sometimes happens on a Friday. There's going to be one move, basically. This is how I see it. There's going to be one move. And even though gold has broken through the 50, that's not really the move. There's going to be one definitive move that you can catch, it seems to me. You know how sometimes you get multiple moves, right? During London alone, sometimes we get two moves that we can catch. Then when New York comes, we get another move. That's about 3, perhaps even 4 moves. Seems to me we're going to get one move, and that's going to be it. When volume comes in, which hasn't yet. And at this point, it's probably going to be New York. And then it's going to go for 150 pips, and I'm going to wish I would have stayed on the charts. But I got so much stuff going on over here. Last night, I got about 3 hours of sleep because last night, again, we're still unpacking boxes and putting things in place. The room that I painted needed some retouching because, again, that avocado green, horrible color that they left behind was just very difficult. We put primer on it, and obviously we didn't put enough primer. So the avocado green was coming through the primer. And even though usually that's not a problem, we were painting it white. And so we put the white and it looks like the green is coming through. It was like crap. So I had to retouch almost all the wall, repaint it. And then you know how you put the blue tape, right? You know how you put the blue tape to make sure you protect the baseboards and the door frame, and you don't paint the ceiling, so we did that, right? So now as we're removing the blue paint, it's ripping out the paint that we painted. It's ripping out the paint that we painted and the avocado green. It's like it's just taking it out. Oh, crap, The good thing is that the base color below that was very very neutral. And so putting the actual paint, we don't have to prime it again, Looks like GA bounced from the golden zone on the 15-minute. Yeah. Okay. So in this situation here, right? This is like the first touch pullback. I need to see this candle close bullish so I can know that I have new support over here. If this makes a move up to break the highs, it could break the highs. First of all, is a golden zone bounce. It is a bounce also of the break of this consolidation. So it could, but I still need to see it close. So yeah, man. So after working on that room as much as I did, I had to work some more on it. Then we got new furniture, so I got to put that together, right? So my hands are kind of raw from all the twisting and turning. Yeah, it was a long night last night for that, and I travel, so I'm only going to be here again about 20 more minutes. Still waiting for the volume. Okay, somebody just announced something on TTA about missing the live. Who's talking? Thank you, Josh. I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys spending your morning with me. If this GA candle, and K-Deuce has heard me say this before, if this GA candle turns red coming down, it'll break through that, come all the way down to the bottom. It's also the benefit of waiting, right? The benefit of waiting is you get to see what the candles are doing. In gold, if this was gold doing this kind of action, and this candle turned red coming down, I'm taking that. If that were gold. But I'm telling you guys, if this candle that is pretending to be bullish turns red coming down, it'll break through all of this and come down. Those are the kind of entries that Jay likes to catch, but not here. Not here. At the top, it would have been perfect. Not here. This is not the spot for it. But we do know there was a wall there before, right? And if you go high enough, like the 4 hour, it's probably a wick. Not that. It is a wick. See that 4 hour move right there? So on the lower time frame is what it looks like. On the higher time frame, this is what it is. This candle, this 4 hour candle, still has 2 more hours to go. This tweezer action here seems to be indicating sells if, again, it closes red. So if that candle turns red, it'll pull right through. It'll fill basically the wick on the 4 hour and keep coming down. It'll become an engulfing candle. It'll become a bearish engulfing candle, eating up this candle right here and coming back down. And the only way that we get to know that is by watching it, not jumping in. Appreciate you, kiddos. Appreciate that, Reese. That's a good question, Tom. Yes. So for those of you who want to create like okay, this action over here would have annoyed the heck out of me, right? Because this would have been beeping and beeping and beeping. So yeah, you put an alert on that thing. 1 bar for me. Jay does it 1 per minute. I do it 1 bar. You know, boom. Now next time it should beep me here in just a minute because there it is. Because it's touching it. I would know that price is touching that line and it would alert me. And this is for the benefit of all the new people. So I put an alert here on this line. I put an alert here on this line. I do the same thing for all the other ones. And then, yeah. And then I chill. Again, usually I'm laying back. I'm chill, laying back, just waiting, you know? And maybe I'm playing chess. You see, I'm trying to avoid doing that because that's distracting. Because when I play chess, I'm in there, right? I mean, my mind disappears. I'm gone from the world. And so I'm gone from the world, and there goes my opportunity to get in the trade, and I didn't get in the trade, and now it's gone. And if I chase it, I'm dead. Always remember that. You chase, you die. You chase, you die. You chase, you die. You chase, you die. Do not chase the market. Let the market come to you. And so that's sort of how it feels, right, guys? That's sort of how this feels right here. It would have felt like I'm chasing the market if I chase after this move. It's going, but it would have felt like I'm chasing the market rather than letting it come to me. Letting it come to me is we're waiting for it up here, you know, or down here. That's letting it come to me. And this is still doing nothing. And over here, we're watching this, and gold is the only thing that's doing anything today. That's about 30 pips now since the break of the 50 on the 15-minute. Not you, not you. Over here. Yeah, 22 pips, 22 pips. 22 pips. Here's another thing. Don't be in a rush of getting into a trade. Be in a rush to watch the movement of candles. You know, learn the movement. Obviously, we can't know what at any given time the candles are going to do. But by watching them, you get into a habit of learning the different movement of the candles at the zone, at the 50 moving average, at the break of a trend line, at a golden zone area, or shallow retracement or whatever. You get to learn how these candles move, and you know when to just put the brakes on and wait, and when your edge is present. Without volume, my edge is not really present. Part of my edge is the volume. Uh-oh. The hour candle wants to turn red. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, still waiting. Let's see. For a while, I was using the alerts like Pavlov's dog is paranoid. I hear alerts and boom, I'm ready to enter. Yeah, yeah. Thanks, man. I'm into bearish correlation, so I'm not trading GA. Okay, what charts more closely? Robert, have you read the book, The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene? No, but thank you. I love reading, as you know, so that will be my next book. 48 Laws of Power, recommended by Brandon. Yeah, you chase, you die. Chase, you die. Chase, you die. Yep, turning red. It's turning red. It's turning red, right? Again, terminology. It's turning red. It hasn't turned red. It's turning red. Did you see how that worked, guys? Let's continue watching it. Let's just keep watching it. Okay. What I anticipate, as I said before, is that green candle, if this was bouncing from here, it should keep pushing up. Okay. It should keep pushing up, right? So if this is bounced from here and it should be pushing up, but instead turns red and closes red coming down. I mean, this could just flash coming down like that, but yeah. Dives deep into psychology methodologies. Awesome. My kind of stuff. Yeah, Reese, Think and Grow Rich. It's the most important book in business and personal development. Thinking is the trick. Learning how to trick. Man, I'm so tempted to jump on that GA. Thomas, are you saying that's a great book? Brandon's book there, the 48 Laws of Power. I'll download that today. Yeah, it's testing the 50 again on the 15-minute, Brandon, but Looking at the higher time frame, that wick from the top, that looks like a drop. Looks like gold is getting tired. And a fall below the 50 should prove to be about another 30 pips going down on gold. Still no volume. Yeah, stochastic RSI is showing us that it wanted to reject the top, and it is. Something just kicked in. Is that my backup battery? My backup battery just went off. Is that a test? Maybe it was testing itself. I haven't lost electricity. Yeah, Personality Plus is an older book on personality, but it's very powerful for understanding people. And the other one a little more modern, but it's still good. The Personality Plus was the original. Yep, there goes GA. There goes GA. Nice move. Let's see if it breaks the trend line. Nice move. In the next 10 minutes, I can make it all the way down to the bottom zone. Is it a big sell-off on gold on a Friday? Not likely. Not without news. Not without news. But again, New York hasn't opened yet. So the pre-New York is crap right now. Other than the GA. The GA is interesting. From the moment that this turned red, it's been now 20 pips. 20 pips already on GA and counting. I'm going to have to study GA more because it moves. Yeah, it's at the money line. I call it. Let's go take a look at the bigger picture. It hasn't broken that money line in a long time. 28 pips to the bottom zone and the 50 moving average, 40 pips to the bottom of the bottom zone. And that's already not even counting the 20 pips that it gave us when it turned red. And here's my reasoning behind that. Again, on a regular day, right? I don't like the fact that there's not very much volume, but my reasoning is this turns red, my stop loss goes right above it. My stop loss goes right there. Okay. And by now I would have hit 20 pips already, happy gone to bed, and my risk would have been very minimal. My risk would have been 11 pips, 120 or something like that. Yeah, 20. Right now, 1-to-1 basically on a move like that. We do have that 50 that is interacting with it, but I don't think that 50 is going to hold it. The hour one is all the way down here. It's trying to push the trend line. It's already broken through the, well, broken at the moment. It could wick up. It's not closed yet. 5 more minutes on the 15-minute candle. Yeah, that might have been the move right there. That might have been the move. And that's 2 days in a row that I read GA right. So maybe I should pay more attention to GA. Evening star being created on gold. That's a good bearish combination right there. If it closes. Yep. Thank you, K-Deuce. Yeah, yeah, we see that move a lot. Just don't like the fact there's no volume. Yeah, exactly. I don't know GA as well. I mean, I have in the past blindly traded it because Jay likes to trade it and he posted, and so why not? But study it. No, I know GU, and I'm pretty good with gold. I don't have it yet completely, but I'm pretty good with gold. And GA, don't know it. I'm just looking at the technicals, right? But those of us who've been trading London for a while, I mean, we know that what we're looking at right now is really slow. It's really, really, really slow. When London opens, it should be roaring, right? When London opens, this should roar. Well, here's the London open right here on gold. I mean, on GA, I mean, on GBP USD. Where are we? Get all mine confused because I got too many open. This is the open right here. 3 a.m. Look at that. That's all that candle did. 3 a.m. The open of London. Is it a holiday in London? Is it a holiday in the UK? Those are UK folks. Is it a holiday today in the UK? Is it a bank holiday in the UK? Anybody know? I know this is a lag thing, so it's going to take a minute for you guys to hear what I just said. Is anybody that's from the UK can tell me if it's a bank holiday in the UK? Because nothing happened in the UK. Okay. Nothing happened during the UK Open. Well, at least in something happened in gold with the UK Open. This is the UK Open. Dropped. And where's my UK Open for? Yep. And same thing with GA, fake out. Well, not fake out because this wasn't created. We didn't know this. We didn't know this. Fake out now, but we didn't know this until they created it. Okay, guys, a couple more minutes and I'm done. I'm sorry to leave you guys hanging. You do have the setups here if you want to take advantage of them, but I need to shut down and get some stuff done before I go on my trip. And I'm serious about, I mentioned that to Joe and Jay, which is why we're working on it and trying to figure it out. No reason why I can't go and see you guys all across the United States and some perhaps internationally eventually, and have meetups all across the states, all across the world, and make something happen. Have some live classes, some live trading, like live trading, like you guys sitting here, me with you, you with me. Really, so we're talking. That will be another extension of a service that TTA can bring that other people are not doing, and we can do it. So who's up for that? Who's up for that? TTA visiting your town and trading live with you. Okay. 30-minute candle just closed on GA below. It breaks the 50, coming down. Yeah, I don't really even care about that 50 anymore or the trend line. I think that GA wants to go to the bottom. And it looks like gold wants to go to the top. Okay, pull back, push, pull back. Let's see if it breaks the high. Just a normal day. Yeah, Steve thanks, Steve. Yeah, it's just odd, right? The way that nothing really happened. Must have been pretty evenly powered. Let's see. Let's go over here. I don't have my currency heat wave, but according to this, USD is very strong. GBP is weak, but ain't nothing happening. You know, so that doesn't follow. That does not follow. The price action doesn't follow what the currency strength is telling us. It could start. Okay. So are we rejecting up above? Are we rejecting gold? Right now, it looks like we're rejecting our candle. Our candle closes bearish. Look for gold to break the support. I'm already anticipating GA to break through and come down. GU, no pullback. GU has not given a pullback as of yet. Well, it looks like the 15-minute is caught up. The 30-minute 50 has not yet caught up. The 1 hour is way over there. We need a pullback. Okay, guys. I'm out of time. Ain't nothing. USD 5. Okay. Antonio, thank you. Thank you for sharing the heat wave. See, the heat wave is on my phone, but I'm using my phone to see what you guys are, what's going on with you guys. So I can't see it. But I'm not someone to predict. I'm not predicting anything. I'm just watching. But if that hour candle closes bearish, then this should come down, break right through here. Okay. And then on GBP AUD, it has to close through and break through the 50, but don't be surprised for this to just dump and break through the 50 to the bottom zone. It should. It should. I know the 50 is there, but looking at the price movement and how price closed below this zone over here, it should continue going down. Perhaps with the open of New York, we'll have enough volume for it to make a serious move. But in the little bit of time that I was here, I didn't get to see it. And I can't really spend any more time. I gotta go get ready for this trip. So I'm sorry that I didn't spend more time with you today. That's gonna be it for now. Take a screenshot of the setups. Watch for price. Again, it's Friday, guys. Don't get involved in a trade that you're going to end up holding over the weekend, especially with gold. Don't do it. Okay. But to be in a trade that turns out negative and really hurts you on a Friday, no bueno. You know, I used to do that a lot, guys. I used to make money Monday through Thursday and then lose it on Fridays. Friday has been consistently one of my least profitable days. So I am not interested in getting into drawdown on Friday. So waiting on the real thing. So you see here, this is pushing back up on GA, pushing back up. Let's see. Basically, this candle, this hour candle would have to turn green to then and close green in order to give us an indication that it's going up. Otherwise, no, this is coming down. Okay, looks like there's some movement now happening. Okay, guys, I appreciate you. Yeah, happy weekend for everybody. Stay safe. Always keep risk management in mind. And try not to get in trouble on a Friday because it really hurts. Yeah, it looks like gold is done. Gold is tired. Gold is tired. That's what it looks like, at least. Okay. Okay, guys. Let me see. How do I close this? Again, I appreciate you guys. Take care. For those of you who are on TTA, I will see you tomorrow morning for breakfast. And can't wait to see you guys. Just a lot of people I haven't met. Looking forward to meeting K-Deuce, brother. I know you have a commitment in the afternoon, but I hope that we can spend some quality time in the morning. And appreciate you all for being here. It's looking like GU wants to break the bottom. Gold is going to break the support here in just a minute. And GA should be also coming down. We'll see. Watch for the behavior of the candles. I think, again, the market is waiting for the New York Open. Let's see what happens. But we should have made some money already. And the fact that we haven't, I mean, talking, including London. I mean, those of you who make money there in London, you're good. Okay. Don't risk it now, I don't think. But I would have expected something to have happened significant, no movement whatsoever. Again, probably waiting for New York Open. Okay, guys, I appreciate you. God bless you. And I will talk to you. Let me see. Am I going to be here Monday? Am I going to do this on Monday? I think so. I think so. Looking forward to it. God bless you. Bye-bye.